Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Project Hospital. This is a big episode today. This is a very, very, very big episode today. My name is also Orbital Potato, by the way. It's a big day because today is the day where we are going to finish rolling out our changes, our alterations to the hospital. We're going to enable hospitalization on for every department, I suppose. And that will allow us, hopefully, to complete this objective, and it'll allow us to progress to the next level. It'll also, hopefully, allow us to treat more patients. So, fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly. Obviously, there are big capability deficiencies in the hospital. I know this. I'm not kidding around here. I know what the situation is, but quite honestly, the first priority for us needs to be get everything rolled out so that everything works. That's what we're going to try and do. So, the first thing that we need to do is enable hospitalization at cardiology. We managed to do, just at the end of the last episode, we managed to get a very small, mind you, bone department over here. We got the orthopedic department over there. We've got internal medicine. I think this is the general surgery. Internal medicine is here. Orthopedic department is there. Cardiology is going to go, here, and then neurology is going to go over here. We've still got loads of space to expand into, but as I say, it's just about getting the bare bones into place so that we don't have to really worry about people being treated. So, nurse's station. We can pretty much just go downstairs and grab this one right here. There we go. And in fact, we're going to place down one there, one there, one there, and one over there. Now, that may seem like a little bit of overkill. However, we actually do need that many. Two of these need to be rezoned for neurology, because that is a thing that needs to be done. Neurology and neurology. But apart from that, pretty much solves all of what we need to just there. Okay, let's get a doctor's room, or whatever it's called, an on-call station. And this can pretty much just be that and that. Again, doesn't really matter the sort of layout. It just needs to be, something to keep us good until we oh no, I did the order wrong. On-call room. There. This is what's happening when I'm trying to juggle two departments setting up at the same time. Okay, so nurse's station, we got that. Diagnostic unit. Let's zone that there. I guess one diagnostic unit is enough. Regular ward, we need to get a couple of regular wards. We'll get regular wards here. High dependency units over here. We can just copy and paste these things. Cardiography unit. We've actually already got one downstairs. In fact, we got a couple actually just kicking around. It's probably worth us going to cardiology. And then we'll get ourselves an operating room, which will fit in quite nicely right there. And that will suffice us for an operating room. Diagnostic unit, we've already got a diagnostic unit. That's already in place. Perfect. So that deals with cardiology pretty succinctly. We need to get a diagnostic unit for there. Perfect. Neuro exam room, we've already got. Cardiography unit, we've already got, but I'll zone another one just in case. Diagnostic unit, yep. On call, yep. Regular ward and high dependency units. I'll put them over here. Regular ward, high dependency unit, and high dependency unit. Now we're going to need an operating room, and the operating room is going to be much the same. We're just going to click through and get the template. It costs a bunch of money, but I think it's worth it just making that happen. Okay, let's go downstairs and pick up a template for some high dependency units and regular units. We'll come back up here. Boom. Oh. Now, what is the maximum amount of loan that we can take out? 300,000 bucks. That doesn't make me feel very confident. As in, it makes me feel very not confident that we're ever going to be able to pay that back. There we go. Okay, so that's for that. That is for that. That's great. We still need to get the diagnostic units set up for both of these areas, and then we'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. After that, we should have literally every type of building that we could theoretically ever need. So it's just a case of setting up the rooms in order to make sure that everything is totally fine. Okay, that in there. Equipment cabinet. Basic equipment cabinet. Plonk that down there. Plonk that there. Biohazard bin. Beautiful. Disinfectant. Sure. And a mobile station over here. And also an eye test poster. That is the most essential component in any room, isn't it? Speaking of essential components, a door is also a pretty essential component. Let's get a dialysis machine. In fact, the dialysis machine might be required, yep, just as I suspected, at the end of the bed. So that's where it's going to go. The bin can go right under the back of the bed, because that is, of course, the most important, the safest location, should I say, for the bin to go. Everyone knows that. It's one of the first things that they teach you in medical school. The biohazard bin must go underneath the patient's head. Okay. Beautiful. Cardiography unit. I'm 90% sure that we actually already have a cardiography unit. We've got a neuro exam room. Sorry, a neuro exam unit. But I guess if not, it's fine. Cool. I guess we'll just make another cardiography unit just for the sake of doing it. ECG. We'll get a equipment table. Excuse me. Yep. There we go. That right. Excuse me. There we go. That right there. Biohazard bin, of course. Nowhere is safer. Nowhere is safer than right where the patient's head goes. Okay. And we need an office desk. PC. Beautiful. Printer. Beautiful. Lab analyzer can go right over there. I've already got a PC. It's just a simple case of getting an office chair down over there. Beautiful. And a door. Now we need to get the staff to work there, but that will fix up pretty much everything for everywhere. Okay. First things first, let's get the staff for the cardiography, the cardiology unit. It's a very different thing. We also need to get a surgery nurse. We'll go for you. Patient care, just whoever we can get that deals with patient care. And you, perfect. Swap on over, find one person who is good at patient care in the evening. You're the best person that we've got. Whilst we're over here, let's pick a doctor. Get you, perfect. Swap back on over to day. And we'll just pick up the best bunch of doctors that we possibly can. We do want an anesthetist. I need to find new candidates, unfortunately, because we need to find an anesthesiologist. Thank goodness we found one. Beautiful. We now have ambulances. 2 more patients arriving in an ambulance per day. That's not a... That's not something that really works for whatever reason. It just doesn't seem to work. But anyway, it doesn't particularly matter. Let's pick up everyone that we've got over here. You, yep. And, oh, that's a doctor. We're not going to deal with doctors quite yet. Yep, right there. Swap on over to the evening. Pick up a nurse. There we go. And also, let's just get a doctor. We'll get... I want to keep you. We'll get you. Swap on over to the day. Let's get an anesthetist. Let's get some more doctors. We'll get another anesthetist because you're really good. And we need someone that is qualified in surgery. Unfortunately, we're going to have to find more candidates. Neurosurgery. Great. Someone is qualified for neurosurgery. Beautiful. Ambulances. 1 more ambulance per day. Okay, so treat 10 patients at neurology, 10 patients at cardiology, and we're set for big money for those objectives, or once those objectives are completed. 2,000 daily profit at the bone department. That's going to be a challenge. That is going to be a real challenge. However, the fact of the matter is that we have actually managed to make this whole thing work. This whole hospital will now actually work. We do need to get toilets on every floor. That's probably something that we can do right now, actually, given the fact that I just used the basic toilet template. Yep. There we go. Looking good. Something else that we want to do is, or something else that I have been quite keen to do is, cleaning closet. Yep. I'm quite keen to make sure that everything is like color coordinated. Obviously, this is blue because we just copied the color scheme from the floors below. But it's going to look great. Also, speaking of great, I actually want to, right now, before I muck around with this too much, let's also de-zone this. Because it's just, for some reason, it just doesn't work. Let's also go into prefabs, and let's pretty much just copy this trauma room. It's going to cost me a lot of money. Oh, goodness me, 20,000 bucks. But it actually is worth it, I think. Yeah. Clear the notification log. That's a great button that I never realized was there until now. Bulldoze walls and objects. Yep, let's get rid of this nonsense. Can we get rid of that? Nope, apparently not. We need to go... Nope, apparently we can't get rid of that either. Nope, we cannot do that. Well, we can just get grass. And lay that over there. That cost us 1,000 bucks. Okay, great. In all seriousness, though, let's get a proper situation here. Restricted double doors and whatnot. Let's make this whole thing work. We'll give it a really nice exterior vibe. Brick wall with base. I like the idea of a brick wall with a base. Excuse me? Why didn't I... Can I not build there? Okay. What's going on here? Is there a reason that I can't build for whatever reason? I can build there. Oh, I need to build foundations first, of course. Does it matter? I mean, does it matter about building foundations? I'm not really sure that it does. Okay, this is just going to be totally frivolous spending. I know it's frivolous. But I'm going to do it anyway. I want to set up a corridor over here. We'll make it 3 wide, sure. This is basically going to be the emergency corridor. There we go. Let's get that down there. Perfect. And then it's going to take us all the way up here. And then that's going to connect out there. Make that just a little bit thicker. that just a little bit thicker. You know, I am spending this money like it has no end. Although, let me tell you right now, there's a very finite amount of money that we have here. Also, I'm going to completely redo the exterior of this hospital. I'm going to make it look really, really nice and swanky. But thankfully, this costs pretty much nothing. Okay, there we go. Let's get rid of that so it actually looks just a little bit better. Okay, perfect. We're going to redo the color of the floor here as well. This is going to be obviously the area for the ambulance drivers to park up at, and then they're going to be able to get in here. WC door. I don't think we need that. But yeah, it's pretty much just an area for exclusively staff. So restricted area for patients. This whole area is going to be a restricted area for patients. Yeah. So basically means that none of the patients are going to be able to get in through here. Another thing that I should have thought about is I should have put a trauma room in here. We could easily fit 2 trauma rooms into this area. If I was able to do that, I mean, how much more money am I able to take out as a loan? I'm able to take out 2 more loans. That's fine. We've still got an entire day to go, so. Now this is just going to get really, really silly after I start doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. There we go. That's what we're going to do. 2 more trauma rooms. 2 more trauma rooms. And we're going to start color coordinating all of this sort of stuff. So we're going to have our... We're basically just going to have interior rooms that are emergency. We're going to have them be... We're going to have them be red. Because, of course, we need to make sure that it's red. What is this? Aluminium covered panels. What does that look like? Looks pretty horrific, actually. What about that? That's actually not too bad. Yeah. There we go. Let's get all of that looking nice and fine. We also want to get that in there. That over there. We need to... I can barely see. Unfortunately, that whole wall is going to have to be brick in order to make it look consistent. But on the whole, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, pretty happy with the way that that has sort of worked out. So that's going to be that there. We've got 2 trauma centers there. In fact, you know what? We actually may be able to remove one of these trauma centers. Sort of take it outside. Take it outside the general hospital. We still, of course, have the pedestrian entrance over here, which is nice. Complicated diagnosis. Let the doctor try. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I don't take direct control of any of these things anyway. So it's not like it actually makes a difference. The real proof today is going to be, are we actually able to deal with the issues that more patients have? And truthfully, the answer to that is I'm not entirely sure. 59 patients. We treat about 77%. Yeah, we're just not... This was the day where we reduced the number of patients that we had coming in on purpose. And as you can see, the total number of patients that we treated went down. That's actually just quite incredible. What? Okay. Interesting. Someone clearly made a mistake. That's fine, that happens. One of the next things that I think that we probably want to do is we want to try and find a situation, or we want to try and find a way to have waiting rooms, just like localized waiting rooms, so that we're not having everyone over here. Because we are spending such a long time, the doctors are spending such a long time by just walking over to this area. It's just taken way too long. ICU hospitalization is not something that we actually have, I'm afraid, so can't do much about that. Yeah, we got one patient that needs it, but unfortunately we can't actually provide it. I still don't understand how to unlock ICU hospitalization. Probably through this tech tree here. But, alas, not much I can do. Okay, well that grand ambition to treat more patients by spending quite literally hundreds of thousands of bucks went fairly poorly. Fairly poorly indeed. Why is this not working? We can hospitalize you. Yeah, look. There we go. We'll hospitalize you, sure. That's fine. There's no free bed, regular hospitalization. Is there not? There should be. Well, there will be soon. Don't you worry about it. We do have quite a few beds available. But none currently available, probably. I guess our next stage is probably trying to get way more ambulances. 22 untreated patients. I mean... untreated patients. Okay, so I mean... there is no real way to sort of tell how these guys were actually treated. Like, I'm trying to look for the similar factors. There's not many similar factors, really, between all of these patients that weren't treated. Looks like we'll need to take out yet another loan. It's a bummer. Also, didn't look like we managed to treat any cardiology payments. Yep, we don't do any of these nonsense treatments in the evening. So you're going to have to wait until the next day, I'm afraid. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. I just do not know. I mean, maybe we need another internal medicine office. Maybe we need even more emergency offices. Is that just it? Like, is that all that we need? Are there some combining factors? So you've got calculus, you need shockwave therapy. That's a general surgery department thing. What about you? That's a cardiology thing. It's literally just diagnoses. So maybe it literally is just a case of more doctors' offices. Yeah. You're waiting for a bed for the ICU. That's not happening. Oh my goodness, we're at 78% prestige. That is a real bummer. We almost made it as well. We almost made it. We almost made it to 80%. That's a shame. Employee got drunk last night. Very disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. I'm very disappointed in everyone. Ambulance? Oh, you're here to pick someone up, not to deliver someone. That is very disappointing. Oh well, that happens. Can we literally get any more doctor's offices? Like, I feel like we got so many. We just have like an unbelievably large number. I mean, what we can do is we can get like one more over here, perhaps. But that's really about it. Oh, we need to get foundations first. Build. Oh, stupid. Yeah, we can get some foundations over here. And maybe that'll allow us to sort of fix the issue a little bit, but the problem is that there just doesn't seem to be anything that's really working. Nothing seems to give us the extra little oomph that we need in order to just get past the line. Yeah, remove this. There we go. Prefab. Yep. That can go there. That can go there. Nice. Cool. That cost us a pretty penny. Hoo-hoo. Yikes, that was a lot of money. But that's okay. That's okay. It now looks kind of complete. So that's kind of nice. What happened to the music? It just, it went. Sure, we'll hire some doctors. Acute medicine. Sure, we'll just get the most expensive people because they're generally the best. Fine. Good. Happy days. Okay. Great. Well, fingers crossed that this actually works. What the heck happened to the music? It's just stopped. No idea what's going on. But okay. That's fine. Long bed wait, long wait for examination. Yep, it's because we don't run any stuff. Insulin therapy. Are you not coming back in? Where are you right now? You're off the field. Why do I care about you? Well, okay. We've got an exciting day ahead of us. Looks like the trauma center has been deployed. You've got gallstones. That means you're going to get lapro something surgery. How quickly is someone coming down to hopefully address your needs? Quite quickly, as it turns out. Take you up to the high dependency unit. You're being kept in the general surgery department area, even though your treatment is yeah, an abdominal. Oh no, hold on a minute. Laparoscopic surgery. But you're getting abdominal surgery? What? Why are you being treated with that? That seems like a really bad decision-making process. Okay, ICU hospitalization. Not like we can do anything anyway. Gonna take out yet more money. So that's fun. Clinic hours are starting. Okay, great. Today is the day. Today is the day that we fix a whole bunch of our problems. Patient returns because got the diagnosis wrong. Okay, I don't care. We've got two more doctor surgeries up and running. Is this... Oh, goodness me. Evaluation and that. Sure, just do all of that. I'm going to take personal control. Yeah, there we go. Doctor should try. Okay, we've got two more doctors surgeries to diagnose. So that's quite nice. Insomnia, great, and we'll give you sleeping drugs. Sent home. Beautiful. It might even be worth me just like switching on to more to do more stuff. Also, are we perhaps missing a trick here? In terms of the... whatever, what's it called? The Q machine. Let's put the Q machine down. We've already got an info TV over there. But do we need a Q machine for... Let me just get a wall right here. I don't know if it's going to make any difference if we're triaging the emergency patients first. Again, no real idea if this is actually going to work. Dislocated ankle. Why is that a neurological thing? You need closed reduction. Okay, you literally just need closed reduction. Look, player control. Ice wrap. Just literally just a closed reduction. This is a ridiculous... This is a scam. These guys just do not know what they're doing. Complicated diagnosis. I mean, let the doctor try. Like, the doctor should be trying anyway. That's what I pay the doctor to do. I just care about you. What's your situation? You're going to go in here. You're going to get your ankle relocated. Great. You now had a closed reduction. Now you can go home. What the heck is going on? The doctor is not doing very much. You have a complicated diagnosis. I mean, I understand that you're, you know, there's a bunch of complicated diagnoses that need to be done. Doesn't really help though. 48 out of 88 people treated. That's pretty good going, honestly. Pretty happy with that. But there's still that invisible threshold that we're just not able to cross for some reason. Just not able to cross it. It's like 55, 60. If we could get more than 55, 60 people treated today, that would be truly incredible. 77% prestige yesterday. Can we do better today? Truthfully, I doubt it. What's going on here? Oxygen therapy. You're in the emergency department. We've got 2 people already over there. Can we just put you into general surgery? If we just put you into general surgery, then I think that you will be totally fine. Yeah. Alright, let's get you moved on over there. And that also frees up the bed for someone in this department anyway, which is quite nice. Oh, also, I do want to get more ambulances, but that is obviously once I have way more money. Because currently, as you can probably tell, we're a little bit short on money. A little bit short on money. Prestige-wise, we're doing pretty good for prestige. 87%. We're at 60 patients treated. 60 patients treated. That's pretty good. We still got another couple of hours to go. Most people are, I presume, are just waiting for their test results. This is all patients. Is this all patients today? Or just all patients that are still waiting around? I can't sort by category either, actually. Reserving ambulance, waiting, going to chair. Is there like a... There's not really a commonality between them all. They're all just different cases. Yeah, you... What the heck is wrong with this? Banned litigation. Okay, well, we'll just give you banned litigation then. Sorry, not litigation. Ligation? Banned ligation. Requires staff. I mean, you need to be hospitalized anyway. So I'll transfer you to general surgery, and then I'll just give you regular hospitalization. And then I'll give you banned ligation. Put you under player control. Let me see if I can actually just deal with these people. Not maybe manually, but... You're reserving an ambulance, that's fine. You're vomiting. Okay, I'm going to take manual control of you. I'm going to put you... I'm going to hospitalize you. Since you're vomiting, you've got nausea. We might as well just, you know, try and treat you. You're reserving an ambulance. Fine. You've got something or other, which you're going to need to be hospitalized for anyway. So we're going to put you into general surgery, regular hospitalization, and then we're going to give you cardiovascular surgery. In fact, we should probably just put you into the cardiology department. So we'll do that. Not you, not you. Oh, yes, you. I'll take over control of you. We'll do... You've got hypertension and blurred vision. Could very well be a stroke. Let's do a blood draw. And let's get updates on your situation very, very shortly. You're being called currently. I will keep an eye on you as well. Yeah. You've definitely got an arm contusion. That's fantastic news. Then we can just literally give you the numbing ointment. And you can be on your way. Mark Hall. Karen Green. Giant cells arthritis. No, not arthritis. arteriitis. How is that treated? Just like this. Perfect. I will also take control of you. Okay, this is a little bit ridiculous. We're going to have a lot of patients today. Sure, keep me up to date with that. You're going to be treated already. We'll just give you antibiotics. Player controlled as well. You're player controlled. We're going to do this all manually if it's going to help us get that sweet, sweet prestige figure. You need eye drops. That's actually totally doable. Super, super glad that that is easy to resolve for you. I don't think I can take on any more patients. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. But the good news is that all of these people that have been already diagnosed, I can just tell them to go home. Okay, I actually think that we got a very good chance of succeeding today. We did until this person decided to collapse on me. I guess we'll hospitalize them. Tubulus inflammation. Okay, antibiotics. Just get antibiotics. Okay, great. Give you that. Fractured ribs. That's great. Compression wraps. Sure. And you're now ready to go home. Happy days. 66 patients treated. Another happy customer. Blood draw. The patient needs more stuff. Ugh. Okay, can we just hospitalize her? She's already in hospital, actually. Okay, that's a problem. Let's go to this guy. Let's give him the stuff that he needs to get sent home. Let's pause and then let's take stock on what we want to do here. Sure, we'll do that. I think that stool sampling is going to be the quickest procedure here, given that it's intestinal stuff. That's my logic. Okay, this is a complete nightmare here. I don't even know where to begin. We put you in general surgery, perhaps, and then maybe see if we can do like a... I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna like leave that to someone else. Oh, look, we managed to get someone. You need to be switched on over to internal medicine, and then we can give you anti-parasitic drugs. It's quite nice. 70 patients treated. 70 patients treated, and we still got a whole extra hour. Arm contusion, numbing ointment. That is a really, really easy thing to treat. Favorite patient is collapsing. Okay, well that doesn't look like something that should be happening. ICU hospitalization. Not much that we can do about that, unfortunately. Numbing ointment. You can go home. Great. Another happy customer. There's no free bed in the ICU because there is nothing in the ICU. So, unfortunately, you're having heart failure. There's literally nothing that we can do about that. I am very, very sorry, but you're going to have to go somewhere else. You can go home, though. 73. Still got half an hour to deal with the rest of the patients. Untreated patients. All of them went to the ICU. You're requesting an ambulance. You are a super complex case. You are an arm contusion that is going to get seen very, very soon indeed, in fact. Good. You're waiting for an ambulance. You're just a really complex case. You probably need an x-ray, but the doctor's having a crack at it currently. Nancy. Patricia, you've got a lung contusion. I can actually take control of more people now, I think. There's 3 hidden symptoms there, so I'm not actually sure that you've got the right one there, buddy. We'll do a couple more tests. And we'll give you oxygen therapy just to see if it'll actually make a difference. Numbing ointment. Great, you can go home. Graves' disease. That is 100% diagnosed. I can't take control. That's annoying. What? Anti-something or other. That's a general surgery department issue. Let's get that done. Sure, we'll give you that person. Susan Walker. Is there anything else that we can do today? Everyone else I think is pretty complex, or they've already had their issues resolved. Can we just like hospitalize you? Sure. Submit you for observation. Okay, this is actually okay. 74 out of 88 patients treated and only required like a lot of intervention from me. So we will finish the clinic will close. And we actually might have enough. We might have enough prestige at the end of the day. We're on 78% at the moment. That's probably going to maybe jiggle around just a little bit. We might be able to get a couple of extra few prestige points here and there. Or it might go down. That might happen too. I'm hoping that we can perhaps get enough prestige through emergency. Robert Walker, you're hospitalized in bed. Atrial ventilation. And you're currently hospitalized. I have literally no idea what this could possibly be. I'm not even going to try and guess. 80% prestige. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Supposedly you have a lung contusion. I'm super unconvinced that that is actually the case. But you know what? I don't care. If you come back tomorrow, that's okay. As long as we get enough prestige for both the emergency department and for the hospital overall, I think we can rest happy. The real question is, are we going to manage to do that? Also going to get a CT scan. Oh my goodness, you have cost us some big money. So that was a pretty big failure. We'll do a barium swallow on you. See if that makes any difference. Super unconvinced that it actually will. 78% prestige. We're so close. So unbelievably close to hitting that objective. But unfortunately, close counts for nothing in this world. Speaking of close, how are all of our staff doing? Why are you so upset? You're tired. You're tired and you're hungry. And you're in an ugly environment. That is just the most appalling answer. You are the nurse specialist. And you hate everything, apparently. Intestinal something or other. Great. Queue up abdominal surgery. And we will get you all fixed up. It'll be tomorrow that we do it, because it won't be today, unfortunately. But that's not too bad. In fact, you know what we could do? We could hire a doctor. Just to deal with surgeries in the evening. Oh no, we actually can't. We actually cannot get a doctor to do surgeries in the evening. Turns out that we can only do surgeries during the day. Whoops. Well, there we go. We tried. We'll get your abdominal surgery tomorrow. In the meantime, I think we're going to hit the 10 patients at cardiology and the 10 patients at neurology today. Maybe. Cardiovascular has been operated for a long time. CT has been operated for a long time. Yeah, it's because we don't have anyone to do the CT scan in the evening. That's an MRI. Hold on a minute. That's a CT scan. Is that, or is this a CT scan? Let's have a little look at this. Oh, we've got someone for all of these things during the evening as well. Hey, that's a good service. You don't get that service everywhere. That's fine though. Okay, good. Let's see. Let's just go to the end of the day and we'll see if we've got anything of value. 77% prestige at the end of today. Man, that is so annoying. Patient patient's condition was critical, and despite your doctor's best efforts, they couldn't be saved. Would a more efficient hospital be able to handle this better? Tell you what, a hospital that was able to access the technology to get an intensive care unit would probably be able to save that individual's life, but that's okay. No worries. In order to save like a couple of $100, I'm going to go in here and pay down some debts. Then we're going to go to the end of the day and hope beyond hope that we hit an objective. Oh, goodness gracious me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2,000 daily at the bone department. That is great news. 70% prestige at the end of the day for the bone department. That's really, really good. Enable hospitalizations for orthopedy. Purchase 1 ambulance. Reward 2 more patients arriving per ambulance per day. That's really, really nice. I'm pretty happy with all of those objectives. It's just going to help us out. Just that little bit extra in order to have that sweet, sweet money. Unfortunately, though, we are still only getting 2 ER calls per day. I don't understand why that's the case. We should be getting more. What I'm actually going to do, just because I can, I'm going to take out another loan, because that's the sort of person that I am. And then I'm going to get another ambulance. Where is the ambulances? They're in a really strange place, I remember. Here they are, yeah. An orange ambulance? Sure. We'll get an orange ambulance. We'll get 2 orange ambulances. I unfortunately can't get a third, because otherwise I won't have enough money. But, there we go. We're just spending like there's no tomorrow. And hopefully... Yeah, I know. Surgery can't be done until tomorrow anyway. Hopefully, we'll be able to get a bunch of ambulance calls in the next couple of days. We got a bunch of trauma centers where we should be able to deal with that. Unfortunately, oh goodness me, you're collapsing. There's nothing that can be done. You need to be hospitalized, but you can't. You're gonna have to just be moved out of the hospital. What a great way to start the day. Anyway, on that note, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap things up. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Project Hospital. Excuse me? There we go. And I will see you next time. Bye.